Greetings, this is Rich Giordano from Goofon wishing everyone who's a Goofonian a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Even you, Corbell Crazy Eyes. That's how you do it. Ziegfugel.
You're listening to Goofon Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goofon Radio.
Or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goofon Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goofon Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goofon Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goofon, everybody. Hey, come on. I don't know why the screen's doing. Must be the shirt. Hold on. Can't work like this. I can't work. There we go. Whispers of Shadows gone. All right. Welcome to Goofon, everybody. It is Friday, December 16th, 2022. How are you? Oh, man, we're right smack dab on the other side of December in the last month of the year, the last few days of 2022. From January 1, there were problems in the field already on the first day of the year. Well, not the whole entire field, just a small section of our world. We started off with that S4 debacle. As you saw the poll in the chat room, I asked, which of these 4 events this year let me see here. I'm talking to myself. Out of these choices, what's the worst mistake or lie UFOlogy made this year? Was it the delayed UFO report? Was it that Corbell claimed we shot at UFOs? How about Anjali and Gaia? Or the Google Earth S4 flag and location? Now, those are 4 that I picked out. There's probably more. We'll look into that today. And we'll talk about the problems and maybe a solution to the problems. Because You know, a lot of shows, people talk about just the problems. Nobody comes up with a solution. We do here at Goof On. We find a solution to every problem, and usually it's the same solution. Get rid of that person. We're not cancel culture. We're truthology for ufology. Remember that first and foremost. Goof On is truthology for ufology. We're one of the few shows that specifically pinpoints every single thing everybody says and down to the minuscule detail of their face. I want to know the truth through body language, through words, and we've got the best ever in the business doing this. Who's that, Tony Soprano Trump? Ben, the Yorkshire Goofonian with the 2 pound, 2 quid super dono. It's a dono. For those of you that are new, a dono is a super chat without the chat and without the sticker. It's pure love. All right? You know, there's a lot of issues going on with this shirt. You see that? It keeps changing, like bright, dark, and see? Can't have it. It's got to be the light system they put in this studio. Thank you, Ben. First one of the night. Yeah, I already played me. Hey, there he is. Hey, where is it? Is it over there? Where'd it go? Oh, hey. You got, I see it. I'm kidding. Thank you very much, Ben, the Yorkshire Goofon. That's a fast one. Thanks, Ben. Continuing supporter of Goof On. Mucho gusto, generoso. Let's do a little bit of, Oh, and what UFO researcher would you like to shadow? Hang out with for a week if it was offered to you? Would you want to hang out with Jimmy Church to see how he runs his show? You can call him a ufologist, I guess. He's in the field. But he's not really a ufologist. Just remember that, folks. Jimmy Church is not a UFO researcher. He is just an interviewer of the same 15 people. That's it. That's it. At least he's got those 15 people. Good for him. Samantha Morris, the kitty cat, throwing down a $5 for the road trip, Richie. Yes, it is almost upon us. St. Augustinus, December 21st. The boys land in Arizona on the 21st. They're staying in Orlando. I will see them on the 22nd, I believe. I'll probably talk to them tonight. But, we'll give updates, and I'm going to do a live show driving down there, of course, As I'm pulling up to where they're at, I'm going to be live, and hey, there they are. I can't believe we're here. Not at the actual house I'm going to stay in, but we want to do something special for the arrival and connection of the powerhouses of one powerhouse. I'm just, I'm the side freak show. I'm the freak show. That's what I am. My little house in the backyard. Thank you, Samantha Morris, the kitty cat. I know, I shouldn't say that. That's disrespectful. Me and my white male privilege thinking I can go ahead and change your name without asking. Samantha Morris, the cat. Thank you very much. It's a mucho gusto generoso evening. It is that kind of evening. For the road trip. Done deal. Can't wait to go. I can't believe I got a new car. I can't believe it. I love it. I think the car is great. I think I called it I called it a Rogue. It's not a Rogue. It's a Nissan Kicks. I hate the name. Probably why I didn't say it last night. I was ashamed of it, but I drove it quite a bit the last couple of days. It's really a good car, and I've had very expensive cars. This is very nice. I'm surprised how nice it rides. I really am. Anyway, can't wait to drive to St. Augustine. We're going to have a good time. Samantha Morris, the kitty cat, thank you very... I don't care. Hold on. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stop. Better than that. All right. Let's try it again. Stop calling her that. I didn't mean it. No better. Mucho gusto, generoso. Thank you, Samantha Morris the cat. Paula Faust! I didn't say any other names. I didn't add any other... Thank you very much. That's a super dono, for those who don't know. That's super chat without any sticker, without any comment. Dono. But I know you love me. Yeah. Thank you for the super dono of love. Paula Faust, a continuing supporter of GoofOn, and a longtime survivor of the show. You know, you guys are like unbelievable, really. Every night I do the show and I'm like, honest to God, I say, I can't believe these people come over to watch this. It makes me happy. I don't know, man. We got a lot of stuff to go over. But, you know, we were talking about that on Alien Addict. About how Lou, you know, the other unidentified celebrity, Repoop, how they left, and now he started this food channel, and or review of food and entertainment, I guess, I don't know. But he removed all of the videos that he had on there from the other channel. Just took them all out. Yeah, strange. It's like, yeah, don't know why that happened. I forgot where I was going to go. All right, that's what just happened. I forgot where I was going with that. Thank you, Paula Faust. Mucho gusto, generoso. I'm all over. I have things in my mind I want to say, and then I'm trying to do something over there, trying to find a video over here. Hey, Brett S., have fun on your vacation, Rich. No, I will. I will. For sure, I'll have fun. It's going to be a blast, actually. I think about it every day. What are we going to do, man? Don't know. I know one thing. The Lighthouse, we're going to be shooting scenes for their movie they're making. Or they'll be shooting scenes. I'll be holding a light or a microphone. I don't know. I want to help, though. We'll be doing our show. I'll be doing my show. Still going to do it. And I'm thinking about bringing my computer over there. The tower, both monitors. It's not that hard to just hook it up, you know, so I can do the show like I'm supposed to. I'll see how the house is when I get there, because I'm going to leave, come home for Christmas for a couple of days, then go back and then hang out with them for as long as they'll have me, a week, till they leave. But thanks, Brett S. throwing down $10 for the trip. Thank you very much. I will. Thank you. And, you know, hopefully you'll be back. But if not, Merry Christmas and Ajita. Happy New Year. Today was my dad's birthday. Thanks, Brett. And we went to an Italian restaurant. And now I've only been awake for a couple of hours. I was up and down all day. And usually if I sleep 3 hours, I wake up and, you know, I don't eat for an hour or two. I have an upset stomach. So I went and had chicken parmesan, and now I'm paying for it. The UFO man, really? Thank you so much. £5, £5 for the tall white guy behind you. What? I don't know what that is. There's something on my screen right here too that's so weird you can't see it. It looks like I may have opened up like a drink and it looks like that. Either that or something else went flying over my shoulder. Stop. UFO man, thank you very much. He'll appreciate that. What? Oh, he said thank you. And a mucho gusto generoso, he said that. Oh, no, he was telling me to tell you that. I did. All right. Thank you, Mr. UFO man. The UFO man. That was very nice of you. Appreciate it. Big mucho gusto generoso. And a continuing supporter of GoofOn. Yeah. Thanks, man. So, we usually do roll call, but I guess welcome to the show. Mr. Catfish 2100, of course. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry holidays and happy New Year. No, wait. Happy Christmas, Merry New Year. No, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You know the deal. You know the thing. The thing with the little baby and the what do they call that? A nativity scene? Hold on. Mr. Catfish 2100, mucho gusto generoso, and a Merry Christmas to you and yours. I said that. It's okay. I said it twice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And welcome to the show. Diamond Dog, welcome to the show. Rebecca Wiles, welcome to Luna Sparkles Uno, welcome to the show. Carlin, welcome to the AZ Man, welcome to the show. Diane Boss, welcome to the show. Matna, welcome to the show. Ozzy Tiger, welcome to the show. Matna, welcome to the show. Heather Betty, welcome to the show. Goofonian, Samo, Rockstar, welcome to the show. Matna, I did it. Welcome to the show. F.A.P. Welcome to the show. AZ Man, did I already say it? I'll say it again. Welcome to the show. Josie _UK. How are you doing today? Welcome to the show. Spirite Castle. Spirite. I'll just say it my way. Spirit Castle. Welcome to the show. I hope I'm right. Brookies! What do you say there, Chief? Welcome to the show there. Mr. Freestone. Giddy up. Metalhead. Welcome to the show. And Bernie Muro, welcome to the show. And Boston Deadhead, welcome to the show. If I didn't say your name, doesn't mean I don't love you. John Condon, welcome to the show. Sorry, John Kindon. I was thinking the Condon Report. Isn't that weird? When I saw your name, that's what I think when I see your name. Gustav Van Vuren. I think of Van Halen every time. No, actually, I don't. Isn't that weird? You'd think I would. But Gustav Van Vuren, for some reason, your name comes easy to me. Because I grew up in a state where they had a street called Van Buren. So it's easy for me to transition to using regular English and then throwing in a van, in front of the word. John Van Buren. Gustav Van Vuren. Right? See? All right. And this guy, Wayne. Mousc. Just kidding. What's up, man? MUFOs and Paranormal Encounters. Welcome to the show. All right, let's get started. Again. So what? It's the holidays. Let's just enjoy the last 2 weeks of the year without trying to pressure, trying to push speed, try to get from point A to point B as fast as possible. Everything's a process. All right? All right. Well, I'm going to start you off with a city was found beneath this mountain that called, I think this is the Mount Shasta one. This is rather interesting. Holy shit balls. There's only 105 people here? I thought we'd have 190 by now. What's wrong? Why don't people care? Oh, because it's Christmas. Christmas is 9 days away. 9 days. All right, here we go.
Is hiding beneath Mount Shasta. In 1904, a man by the name of J.C. Brown was prospecting for gold at Mount Shasta when he discovered a mysterious cave. He followed the empty tunnel for 11 miles, and at the end of it, he found a lost city with hieroglyphics written all over their walls. As he went deeper into the city, he found a chamber with 27 tombs, which had skeletons in them, except that the skeletons were over 10 feet tall. What? He hid the entrance to the city and kept the information to himself. However, he obsessed over it in secret. And finally, after 30 years, he put together a team of 80 people to go back and explore the city.
They murdered him.
However, on the day the expedition was supposed to begin, J.C. Brown vanished.
They covered his shit up is what they did. See, giants existed. Big red-headed giants. Yep. Where do you think the term red-headed stepchild comes from? Huh? Red-headed giants. The red-headed giants were like the stepchildren of the humans. Wait a minute. They were humans. They were just giant. That's sad. You know what? They didn't need enough fiber is why they went extinct. That's what I heard. Andre the Giant, the wrestler, last known giant to exist. You know, he talked like that. That was his real voice. Arnold Schwarzenegger, it may sound like I'm trying to do him, but I'm not. That Andre the Giant had this deep, not guttural, but like a giant, like because his chest cavity and his vocal cords, you know, so deep. Get to the chopper. No, see, it still sounds like Schwarzenegger. Anyway, you know what I mean. You know the thing. That's my new thing. You know the thing. Giants existed. I believe they did. There's you know what bothers me about that? That they try to cover it up. They do. 10-foot skeletons? They found 15-foot skeletons. Capiche? Oh, it's a one capiche show. Interesting. You know? Wait, got a message. I'm told to check my email now. There's something that is suspicious on a Google map. I am checking. I am checking. Seriously? It's fruit. Come on. Why am I looking at fruit? It's fruit. Why am I looking at kiwi? Pink kiwi. It's Alaska. All right. All right. So there's nothing there. All right. That was interesting. And in the second email is the same exact thing. The second link, they're both the same. They show me nothing. I have no idea. The email came with no explanation, just suspicious Google map location. A little information about why it's special would be nice. Come on, man. Yeah, well, I gave it a chance, and I usually don't do that during a show, open up emails like that, because they put me in a, you know, they get me off track, and then I start forgetting what I was doing, and then, you know, we start at point A and never get to B because we're trying to see our way around everything and we don't know what we're looking for. I need explanations. I don't know if I showed this to you yesterday, but I want to show it to you now. Giants? What about them? Yeah, what else can I say? What else can I say? They're extinct. Are they? Yeah, really. Are giants really extinct? Huh. Makes you wonder if they're actually Bigfoot. But, you know, they're not. They're not hairy like that, but maybe they put on a hairy suit. And the giants play Bigfoot in the forest. Nah. Doubt it. There's no explanation for anything. Never. It's the best thing about this field. All right, what do we got here, Rich? I don't know. Let's take a look. Here we go, Rich. Take a look at this one. It comes from Ergendwo, Russia. Unknown date, though. Go ahead and press play. Didn't we play this yesterday? I don't know. I wasn't here. Play it.
Вот она.
I don't remember playing it.
Вот она.
Play it.
Появилась.
Hey, shut up. Alright.
Вот она висит.
Oh. What? Alright. Anybody want to take a wild guess? This video goes on for like forever. Minute. Anybody want to take a quick guess? There, it looks like a can of peas right there. How do you know what's in the can? I know what's in everything.
Вот максимальное увеличение. Что же это? О! О!
Oh, look, did you see it move? That was cool. Check it out.
Что же это?
Watch. Oh, oh.
О! О!
It started moving. That was kind of cool. Watch. It looks real.
Что же это?
Stolsky. I need a Stoli.
О! О!
Oh! Oh!
Что же это? Попробуй подойти поближе.
Watch your mouth.
Так, толку мало.
Doesn't that remind you of like a Billy Meyer type of setting?
Попробуй подойти поближе.
Ah, the rolling hills of Russia. The rolling hills and the UFOs. They're like a magic kingdom, they are. Ah, the red hair. It's a red herring, Richard. Why am I on? I don't know. David Wilcox. Sorry, Coral, I forgot. Throwing down a Canadian $10 saying the Smithsonian have the best bones in their basement. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They have the Paracas skull. You know, the one that doesn't have the sutures in it? Yeah, they got that one there. I watched a video from several years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and Giorgio Tsoukalos was looking at the Paracas skull. And he's like, where's the data for this? And the lady who's the curator there goes, oh, no, there's no data. Nobody's researched this yet. He goes, you mean to tell me this has been sitting here for how many years and nobody's researched it? She said, yeah, it's that weird. Nobody wants to touch it. He goes, you would think people would be killing themselves to research this thing. Not so. Nobody wants to know the truth, it seems, right? Like science, they just think, oh, maybe they're stretching their skulls on purpose, but maybe they are. Maybe they're not. Why would a human stretch their skull like an elongated head if they didn't see it on something that inspired them to do that? Because that's just a weird thing to do, right? Elongate your neck. They also put the separation plates in their necks to make themselves taller, like an alien has a skinny neck, big head. That's the thought process. Even though archaeologists tell us that's not it, it's not the alien interpretation, that's not what they're trying to accomplish by elongating their heads. But I say, oh, yeah, it's for that reason and that reason alone, which is why aliens are from this planet. They're not from another planet. David Wilcox, yeah, that's true. I don't think they're from another planet. I think the aliens that we see do live on Earth somewhere. Maybe in Earth, right? Maybe in Earth. Maybe not, but they're UFOs if it's them look eerily similar to what we would build if we were to, maybe not exactly that way, but, we would have come up with something like a rocket shape or something like an arrowhead. I'm sure of it. David Wilcox, thank you very much. And you're right. They have the best bones in the basement business. Mucho gusto, Generoso. Pretty nice. Hey, who's this guy? Huh? Nathan? Nathan, throwing down 1111 on PayPal. Road trip! Remember the Giant of Kandahar with the Marine story. Yes, I was going to play that. Yes, Nathan, thank you for the 1111. You just made something magical happen. Hold on. Yeah, you did. You filled my heart with glee. I don't know. But thank you very much, man. Mucho gusto. More generoso than ever. Unbelievable. Thank you. What am I missing? Am I missing anything? No? This video. Yeah. So it looks like it's got a star shape to it, right? Doesn't it look like those balloons? I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. I seriously, that is very weird. But it makes sense. It reminds me of the objects that people think are balloons coming out of Brazil and Sao Paulo and parts of that world, right? I don't know if it's moving, man. This guy just can't stand still, so it ruins any ability to see if it's moving in any direction.
Висит, пошатываясь. Почему она пошатывается? Что это?
I don't know, man. I'm getting sick looking at it, though. It looks like a bouncing ball the way this guy's holding on to it. Like I expect to see some some words in Russia come along and the balls start bouncing on him. Du hast mich. Du hast mich. Du hast mich mushmash. What does he say? I love that band, Rammstein. We never finished this yesterday. And today would be a good day to finish. Because there's only 2 minutes left. This was the conversation. Hold on, it's not playing? Why? Hold on. This is about, yeah, I'll play this after I'm going to get the Giant of Kandahar video. No, I want to watch it again. I don't know. Looks nice. Third phase of moon is in California right now. Yep, they've been there for the last couple of days. And they are hanging out probably with Paula, Dr. J, and I think Doc Skinner was heading over there too. Just happened to be in the area. And a lot of people. I think Billy Carson is going to meet us in St. Augustine. And possibly, not 100% sure that Greer is coming, but I think Schratt's coming. I can't remember who else. There's going to be, people coming and going. I found the video. Excusez-moi. Je voudrais un Kandahar géante? Un grande? Si, papi, si. I got it right here. And I just shut it off like a schmohawk. I am such a silly human. Here we go. In 3, at 2, I gotta go small. That's what she said. Shut up. Every time. Every time?
Is a really popular story on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't think it was this guy.
To investigate. This didn't seem so alarming at first, as many things could happen to prevent this missing group from communicating back with HQ. from missing batteries to simply losing signal, considering they are in the unexplored Afghan mountains. The second troop going to investigate was simply told that it's a missing group of lads last seen in a certain area of the mountains. It wasn't long before they were patrolling down a narrow path along the mountains with very little indication for activity from anyone. After a few hours
What's up,
of
Sean?
patrolling, they found themselves noticing the narrow path was starting to get larger and
Look at
opening
this.
up to a small plateau.
Plateau.
On the other side of the mountain, right where the path finishes, was a large opening to a cave.
Yeah, that's a cave, all right.
Now, if you know anything about Afghanistan, finding cave systems is not unusual.
No.
In fact, the Taliban used these caves to hide and move from place to place. What was unusual, however, was there was bones scattered around.
There were bones like of animals just littering the cave like 2-3 feet deep and wall to wall. And yeah, it was kind of cool, man. They found humans in there too. These giants are what do they call those? Cannibals? Yeah. And they also eat the corpses of cannibal corpses. There should be a band or something, right? But this guy's not doing a bad job telling the story. By the way, the channel is the original human. It looks like 453,000 subscribers. Holy mackerel. That can't be right. Yeah, that's right. Jesus. He just put the video up 3 months ago. But anyway, I could tell you the rest without, having to play all that. They find the giant. Well, they disturbed it. And this thing, they started shooting when they saw something moving in the cave. But they didn't realize what it was until it came out, that it was a 20-foot man.
A little bit and prepare to come under contact for something like an ambush. However, it wasn't the Taliban that appeared out of that cave.
No.
A giant human, ranging between 16 to 20 feet, lunged out of the cave.
This is real.
This giant had bright red hair down to its shoulders, a giant red beard, 6 fingers on each hand, double sets of teeth, and 6 toes on
each foot. How cool and how scary would that be? Wouldn't it be just like, whoa, wait, hold on a second, giant guy. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. And then they shot at this thing. It wouldn't go down at first, obviously, but it did. They killed it. Yeah. It's supposed to be a true story. This thing, it killed a few of them too. I think it picked one of the guys up and threw him like, yeah, here it is. He speared one guy. It's a true story, supposedly by our troops that were in Afghan. Yeah. Can you imagine? That guy was jacked too. This is like the biggest looking giant I've ever seen. This guy's at least 700 pounds. Pounds, baby, pounds.
friend. Once the Chinook arrived, they loaded the killed seal into the aircraft, but then they also towed the giant away. No one ever saw the giant again.
Alfie Joe Bob throwing down a $10 super sticker. What could the sticker be, you say? I don't know. I'm looking. Hold on. I'm trying to get rid of the poll that's showing. What do you do? Hit end poll? No, I don't want to end the poll. There we go. I want to see the super chat. And Atlantis too. Oh, it's a wow, nice. Okay, I know that chick. That's cheerleader Susie. Yeah. Great kid. Well, not anymore. She's 60. But she can still get him up. She's got hops. Alfie Joe Bob throwing down a 10 spot. midway almost through the show. Mucho gusto, El Generoso, a continuing supporter of GoofOn. That's it. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto. All right, they did an investigation on this and found out, guess what they found out? That they all took lie detectors. They passed them. They weren't on drugs. These guys told the story and they were told never to tell the story again. So what do you think happened? They told the story. Why isn't this guy under the ND? Why aren't they? The survivors told the story when they weren't supposed to. They should be in jail.
What would really happen, especially considering how important these comms kit are. Like, I got told so many times in training, do not lose this kit. Do whatever you can to save it. So to see that in the story really gives it a bit of realism, which I really appreciate.
Oh, what part? Let's hear that.
Now, I wanted to do a new segment in this story where I investigate a little bit. This is a military story, so it's very easy for me to nitpick this story and see what I feel like is right and what's wrong and what might be something a little bit more fantastical. The first thing I noticed was how much the comms kit affected the SEALs. When they saw that comms kit, they backed off, they prepped to come under contact, they formed a formation ready for something like an ambush. This is something that would really happen, especially considering how important these comms kit are. Like, I got told so many times in training, do not lose this kit. Do whatever you can to save it. So to see that in the story really gives it a bit of realism, which I really appreciate. The big thing that I found while investigating, though, was actually a second story. This story was told to a friend from a SEAL when they were drinking out in Afghan on base, and then this friend went on to tell people online. But the problem with this story is there are some key differences. Instead of stumbling upon this cave, like in the first story, they actually already knew about this cave and was told that it was a Taliban outpost.
That's the story I'm aware of. Maybe there's just caves full of gigantic people out there in Afghan. Maybe that's why we stayed out there for 20 years, to make sure that the children of the giants didn't want to get revenge. You understand? You see where I'm going? They took them out. Oh, yeah. And they took all the poppy seeds as well while they were there. Hey, you might as well kill two birds with one stone, right? Hey, we're already here. The poppy fields are here. How many of these fields can we bring home to the Arizona desert? All of them? Atlantis is found. $5 says nobody wants to release my information of what no one will release my info either. Go ahead and release the first picture of Atlantis. Show Greer too. And I said, I will. So we're going to do that. Right now. And you know why, right? I told you why I didn't post them. Okay. All right. All right, hold on. I'm going to pull it up. This wasn't planned, but I know where to get them, so it won't take long. All right, where the hell is it? Oh, wow. That's right. You sent that last week. Oh, you want me to show the one picture now? Hold on. No. Hold on. See there? No. Oh, here it is. Okay, I see what I did wrong. All right, here it is. You say this pic should trip me out. It's real. You said in the email, don't show this sample pic. Oh, wow, that's cool. Hey, you know what Atlantis is found? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't see that. I've seen the other ones. I like what I saw just now. We need to have you come on. Not this second, though. We need to have you come on tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. Can you email me and just give me a day you want to come on? And we'll talk about Atlantis. It's one of the best things I could ever talk about. I don't want to do a no justice to your work. You know what I mean? We got to give your work the fairness. I can't do it. You're gonna have to do it. And I mean I could do it, but I don't want to do it and not know everything you know when you can make it make sense and I can just show people and they'll be like, so what? What does that mean? You know what I mean? But if you come on, that's what we're gonna do. I would like to do that if you want to. Totally interested. I just been doing a lot of stuff the last few days. I haven't been talking to anyone or going through emails. Just that one day I did a few days ago, but I've been really busy. So let's just do it for anytime Monday through Friday next week. If that's better. If not, let me know. We'll do any day you want. All right. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And we'll have you do it. All right, good. Good. Yeah, we should do it right? All right. Why not? Yeah, I just haven't been in the mindset of it yet. I just haven't grasped the full load. Now that's going to be a freaking meme. Thank you. Mucho gusto, generoso. Somebody said they thought it looks like I lost a lot of weight. I'm like, what? I don't know, man. I thought I don't know. Clothes feel like they're tighter. But I don't know. Does it look like I lost weight? Did you see David Wilcock was here? Yeah, he was. He was at Alien Addict show. Did you see him? Yeah. He came in right as I was leaving. Yep. Right as I was leaving. He played it just perfectly. You know, it's about that time right now, too. So, you know, why does StreamYard have to change things? You know? Come on, everybody. Just a minute. That's it. Not even. You know what time it is. Come on, vape. Go to the bathroom. What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean? What are they? Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. There we are. Reflecting on my past life, but it doesn't have much time. Remember that song? 'Cause at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole. The sands of time for me are running low. That's a 16-second note that he holds while they jam out. 16 seconds he holds that note. Low. When the priest comes to read me the last rites, take a look to the balls at the last light of a world that has gone very wrong for me. I got a video I'm going to play here. This is the day in the life of Lou Elizondo. This comes from UFO Judas. And something's wrong. See, StreamYard's really weird, unless I'm doing it wrong. It's possible. Yeah, now it works. All right, here we go. Oh, poor guy. Don't you feel bad for him with all his boots? Boots. See those ties? Wait a second. What, are those the 90s ties? Look how thin those ties are. All from the 90s. Oh, what's this? He's got a checkered flag tie. Wow. Pink? Lou's a little bit, I don't know, in touch with his feminine side. Hey, so am I. I'm wearing a pink shirt tonight. That goes all over that color. I could make a video like this. Just show me in slow motion and shit, getting dressed. Right? They actually told, Lou actually acted that whole scene. You realize that, right? You realize that. He's acting. That's not real. Lou, why don't you, pick out a tie, and we'll watch you get all dressed up in a professional manner. They showed a watch. They showed a little belt, the suspenders, and then he goes, thunk. Ah. Right? And there he is leaving the house with his go bag. Every day, Lou's got his go bag ready to go. Well. The American flag. Better not be a blue line in that flag, mister. Desecrate my flag. Yeah, nice rainy day. Oh, there he. Oh, look at. Oh. Oh. Wow, this is sadder than I Oh. He looks like Robin Williams, doesn't he, in a way? Watch. Doesn't he look like Robin Williams right there? Oh, hello. Right? He's got that Robin Williams profile from here. Right? Right from his snout. Right? Just right down here. Right from the snout down here. It's Robin Williams. Little Shazbat. See? He did it. Oh, little Louie. Oh, he's in the back seat where the little boys and girls go. Oh, there. Don't forget to Cobra back. There he is. Oh, guys. Guys.
Hello, everybody. What are you guys doing in here?
I almost got it right.
Hey, you dirty bastard. What are you guys doing in here? What are you, being a bunch of homos or something?
To break up the party, but...
Oh, yeah.
I hate to break up the blowjobs.
Tom normally wouldn't do this, but if you got...
That cum guzzler, Tom DeLong, I left him outside, that turd burgling bastard. Anyway, he's in the trunk of the car. He ain't gonna be saying much. Forever!
A couple minutes, I need to give you a quick update on a recent development.
Let's do it.
Wait, I'm dumb. There he is! It's a miracle!
I like how they put that in there. Louie. Oh. He gives blowjobs. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, Louie Blume. Oh, 'cause he does it all night and he did it all right. All right. That's not nice at all. Not nice. Your mother didn't give you that mouth, right? What? What the hell? This whole show just got really strange. All right. Charlie Weiser has to say something here. In a nutshell, doesn't know the difference between personality and character. That's speaking of Jacques Keel, right? Check this out. Who said, I had the pleasure of virtually meeting with Anjali on Gaia this afternoon. 3 hours. For legitimate reasons, the fullness of her story has yet to be told. She is not a charlatan. She's not in it for money. Slash recognition. She and I have the same message. We are one and humanity must raise. Wow. What a freaking... I said, what did I say? My God, some people are so stupid. Just because he met with Anjali virtually doesn't mean she's telling the truth. Hate when people say that, because it has nothing to do with anything. If you broke bread with her, shut off. People put on their best face in public, but at home, she's a bee. Liz E. says, poor Jacques. No, they don't have the same message. And no, she has no legitimate reasons. Jacques is late to this debacle and is blindsided by his own perspective and just basic kindness. I fear for him and his ultimate betrayal by her when he does know the whole tale. Oh, see, that's the thing. That's what Anjali did. That's what she did and is now doing. Anjali, for the first year, talking to you, me, Ali, Hate Man, Fat Man, all those other guys, when she went on all those shows, she basically learned the community and honed her skills in a little bit better. And now I think she thinks she's smart enough, knows what to say, knows what not to say, to be in a room with a guy like Jacques and trick him into thinking she's the real deal. He doesn't know any of her background. He doesn't know any of the bullshit, all of her lies, all of her conflicting stories. You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? You know? Charlie Weiser also says, Corey Good isn't quite what she did. If I'm to understand, he was writing fiction from the start rather than being deluded. No! But he's clearly taken in by her love and light and doesn't know what happened behind the scenes. So Jacques replied, I'm just making it more confusing. I went one too many. I should have just stopped. Because I see what else Jacques Keel said. I understand. If she pulls a Corey Good on me, I'd ask to be included as a character on the next 20 and back gimmick. Smiley face emoji. All kidding aside, she has my support, but my loyalty is to the people and truth for them. So knowing what he said he knows. He just said if she pulls a Corey Good on him, wait, but she did the Corey Good on us. So now she has to do it all over on him for him to believe that she's a liar? Dude, just go back and look at all the shows she was on. You can see that Anjali is a little deluded herself. Is it deluded? She's a lot of things. I kind of feel bad for her. I don't know why. See, that's the attraction she has. Usually I wouldn't feel that way about a guy, right? But I see like this mother figure in her. I don't see her as an evil person. I see her as a greedy person. It's not money. She knows she can get by for the long game. She knows what she's doing. She had signs of it last year that people were taking her seriously. She got a lot of followers in a real quick time on Twitter. People know her, and you see her on doing the Gaia interview and all that stuff. She has now propelled herself to where she wants to go. Now the money will come in. Not now, but it's right around the corner if she wants it. And I'm sure there's going to be probably book deal. Definitely a book deal, even though she said, she's put the book out for free and all that. She did, but not the new one. That's why she can say, I'm not in it for the money, because she's not. She gets a healthy pension from her job in the FBI, CIA, whatever she did, counterintelligence chick. How cool of a job was that? She's all right. I mean, she's done a lot of cool shit, right? She's got a life, that lady. But I don't believe she's had two. Yeah, I think she's had the one life. And I think she let the second life with the aliens dilute her reality. And I mean, I see somebody who, when I see Anjali and I watch her, I see somebody who is so wound up. I feel like she wants to scream at us. I feel like, not of anger, but out of frustration. Like, she wants us to believe so badly because she believes it so badly. And it's almost like, not desperation, but when I look at her, I see somebody yearning for acceptance. She did show her true self when she was on the shows that we were all involved with. She lost her temper. She'd get angry, yell, interrupt, overtalk, say some things she shouldn't have. That's the part that she refined. Not 100%. She'll be there in a few more years. That's when she'll start making the money. Believe me, 2024, you'll see a different, she'll start dressing really cool, like really nice outfits. She'll do her makeup and hair. She'll probably pay somebody to do it. You'll see. Hey, fine, good. If everything she says is true about her health, I wish her all the best. Because I can't imagine what she's going through. The things that she said she has, that, what is that debilitating thing? Elders, what is that? I keep forgetting the name. It's people are really flexible. They don't have that tendon or thing that can prevent you from overstretching. That's why some people can touch their toes easily or bend their arm a freaky way. They have Ehlers-Danlos. That's what it is. I knew I'd remember. Ehlers-Danlos. If those of you who are Howard Stern fans remembered Eric the Midget, he had Ehlers-Danlos. He was like the 1%, though, that gets the deformity and the non-growth and a lot of health issues. But you could live with it. It's just a painful thing. It's painful. Very interesting, Anjali. She's you'll see. She's got her eye on the prize. She'll make it too. That is one determined person. And I don't trust her. Not because of just the journey, starting off saying that she's going to take a team to go look at this tunnel where aliens are somehow staying on this guy's property. Research team and all that. Yeah, we're going to be there in 6 months, she said last year. We all said it. She'll never make it there, we said. Never. Something is going to happen that she will have to cancel that trip. And sure enough, it happened. It's amazing. You could really, it's just, when somebody makes a claim like that, like, hey, David Wilcock's car. We're supposed to have the prototype yesterday. Not even a message? Nothing? It's like he never said it. It's not on his channel. Can't find any information on his channel about that car. Well, the thing with that, Tommy, is that apparently he was involved with it and was going to give her the approval to go on the property. He took her there, remember? And then he said it never happened. That was an interest. That was fun. That was one of the things this year that was a big oops. Anjali, right? Or was that last year? That was last year. Oh, shit. What was the other one? Oh, yeah, Anjali on Gaia. Getting credit for who she is. That, to me, was a big oops this year. And that's in the poll. I'm ending the poll now. There was... That's what she said. Shut up. So out of these choices, what's the worst mistake or lie UFOlogy made this year? That is one of them. That only got 25%. The Google Earth S4 flag and location scam, which it was real. It wasn't a scam, but people thought it was. 10%. Corbell claims we shot at UFOs, 28%, and the delayed UFO report at 35% with 142 votes. That's pretty good, actually. I thought Corbell's claim for me was the biggest goof oops of the year. What was the name? What was that guy's name? Howard Hughes, right? Hold on. I want to pull up Howard Hughes' show. I want to find that real quick. Right? What show was that? I can't remember the name of the show. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the show. Does anybody know? Name? I don't know. I just wanted to play it where he said that. I actually know what he said. As of 2 weeks ago, we shot at UFOs. That's what he said. And then Howard was like, what do you mean? What? He's like, yeah, I'll have to tell you about it. But yeah, after the show, I'll go over some information with you. You're saying we shot at UFOs? Yes, because around the world, we still have troops on the ground. You know, it was like cover fire, he says. The UFOs, we're protecting our troops from the overhead UFOs flying overhead because they were a threat to troops on the ground. Not necessarily U.S. troops, that's right. He didn't say what kind or who they were, just troops on the ground. What a funny guy. Isn't he weird? He's a weird dude. Corbell's weird. I hear stories about that guy too. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, look at Linda Moulton Howe, huh? Remember those days in 1968? See, I think Anjali wants to be the next Linda Moulton Howe without the Howe and the Linda, just the Moulton. She just wants the Moulton part. That was now another thing, a big oops was this year. Was what? Anybody want to take another guess? No? Yeah, takes too long. 20-second delay. What was the other ones? Were there any more? The delayed UFO report, that's not coming out. No. The next time you're going to get a UFO report is when the next congressional hearing is. I think next June? Right? Isn't that when they come out in the middle of the year? June 21st or something, first day of summer? I thought that's when they come out. Whenever, that's when it will be. Because by law, once a year, they get together and, cross the I's and dot the T's. That's just wrong. There was some other ones this year that were really like, what? Like, you know what I mean? I've got 4 of them. I came up with 4. I just couldn't think of any more. There's got to be other stuff. All right, they didn't do the test on that ball that supposedly can sing and dance. They were supposed to give it to Nolan to test, right? The metals, and nothing. What happened? Nothing. Tim Burchett threw a nice Christmas party. Yeah, I was going to show you, but who cares? Fuck that guy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Just one of the problems we have to deal with in ufology. Somebody posted this from Charlie Parrish. Okay. Okay. I think they're talking about the 3 videos. Somebody says, I'll take that as you agreeing that it can be conventional craft. And that would be my point. The videos are completely useless in terms of proving an alien presence, which every single one of us is here for. And Rich, why did you pull this up? I don't know. It's if every human on the planet looks at something and no human on the planet knows what that something is, then that something is not of human origin. No! Why do people say that? It just means you haven't seen it yet. This is the thinking of people in the field. I can't believe this person. Noisy ninja, whoever you are. Then, if every human on the planet looks at something and no human on the planet knows what that something is. So if all 8 billion of us looked at something and then didn't know what it was, then that something is not of human origin? If they weren't, they'd not be unidentified now, would they? This person says. Yay! Bones Mega said that is total nonsense. That's true. People are just weird. I don't understand it. They just say stuff to say it. Like me. Just say stuff to say it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do you know what we're talking about? I have no idea what we're talking about. I know nothing. It's true. Well, that's what everybody says. I know nothing. And what do I say? True. I know nothing. All right, but I know this. Is this Corey good?
Out my deposition being leaked.
Look at his hair.
I'm going to show a side of disclosure that no one's ever shown before. And no one could. I know what it's like to be a community member, and I know what it's like to be a public figure that is deep in the bowels of the UFOlogy machine. And it is a machine.
Wait, what? What's a machine?
UFOlogy machine. And it is a machine, and it is a billion-dollar industry.
Ufology is a billion-dollar industry? I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I don't think it's anywhere near a billion-dollar industry. UFOs? All right. The only way UFOs, ufology, could be $1 billion the fuck industry is if it's militarized, if the government's involved. That's what I think No Good is talking about. That's the $1 billion question, Johnny. That's the $1 billion answer. It's the government that's the $1 billion, not ufology by itself. There's no way. Speaking of money, Gary Nolan was on Jimmy Church, as you know. Hold on. What the? Oh my God. Uh-oh. Yep. Somebody just sent me giants in the Grand Canyon. We've talked about that. Giants in the Grand Canyon, yeah. Now, Gary Nolan addresses the mechanism of selective breeding. I meant to talk about this yesterday. And confined population breeding groups that can lead to, oh, I did talk about this. Local diversity on Earth. I didn't play the whole thing. I just played a minute. That is so funny. He's addressing the mechanism of doing selective breeding, which is segregating, okay? And confined population, what is that called? Gentrification. Breeding groups that can lead to local diversity on Earth. You can't say local diversity on Earth. You can't say those two things in the same sentence. It's either local diversity or diversity all over Earth. I guess what he's meaning to say is locally here on Earth, like in the grand of the solar system. Locally. Whoever wrote that didn't really write it the right way, I think. I don't know. It doesn't sound right the way that it's written. But I'm going to play a little bit more because it's fun.
You don't need to use genetic engineering, let's say, or gross intervention with human evolution to affect large changes in human evolution. There's something called the founder effect in genetics, which is, if you have a limited breeding group that's separate than from the larger breeding group, that limited breeding group is going to be very different, but it will, if it basically founds a new population, then they will look like that limited breeding group.
Quickly, too. Yeah. I get that.
Okay, so let's play the game.
I don't know if I understood what he said. I think I was daydreaming. Let's try that one more time.
I've said this in other podcasts. You don't need to use genetic engineering, let's say, or gross intervention with human evolution to affect large changes in human evolution. There's something called the founder effect in genetics, which is, if you have a limited breeding group that's separate than from the larger breeding group, that limited breeding group is going to be very different, but it will, if it basically founds a new population, then they will look like that limited breeding group.
Oh my God. It's first grade science talk. I appreciate that. He's only stating the obvious. He never says anything new. Yeah, if you have a black guy over here with the group of like 3 other black people, and you got 400 white people over here, you take one of those black men and integrate them with the white woman, I bet you they come out with the black or white baby. Duh! Well, they're gonna look like this group. Ooh, so obvious. Yeah, we know that. If you take this bird and you mix it with this bird, you get like a cockatiel, right? Isn't that what they call them? A cockakeet? A parateal? You mix 2 dogs together, you got a cockadoodle here and you got a poodle there, and together you put a cockadoodle together. Right? Or it's cockapoo, cockapoodle. It's a real dog name, cockapoo. I don't make them up. I make fun of them. I love Gary Nolan not.
Quickly, too. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens quickly. Like, they had a baby and it wasn't fully white, but it wasn't fully black. It was brown. Guys are so funny. You know why? Because that person was really white, that person was really dark, and when you mix the genes together, it comes out, in between somewhere. You get the best of this one, you get the best of that one, and you put them together, and you got that kid. Thanks, Gary. Gary? Gary nothing. Gary no nothing. Gary no Nolan. Gary no. I got to come up with a name for him.
Let's say that somebody wanted to change humanity. All they need to do is make sure that a bunch of the people that they didn't want to breed don't breed.
We shouldn't be talking about this here. Oh my God, on Fade to Black, we're talking about segregating humans? Oh no, we're talking about if aliens wanted to do that, Rich. If aliens wanted to do it, not Gary Nolan. Gary Nolan wants to segregate people. He just said it. Totally fun. So much fun. I can't stand it.
Right.
Gary P. Nolan. And the P is not for professor. It definitely isn't. Gary Nolan tells us more details about his possible abduction experience. This is why I paid to be here tonight. For this. I'm not holding back on this, by the way. So whatever happens, it's on me. Hey, the fuck? Sorry, Jesus. Something just felt like hey. Ow. God. It's like I got burned. Ow. I've never had that happen on my neck. Anywhere, for that matter. Well, I've been burned before, but God, that's weird. It's still going on. All right, let me play this. Let's hear what the...
When you say experiencer, and you say it very fluidly, by the way, you know the esoteric term as applied in our community.
Oh, you're a genius, Gary. You knew that term. Unbelievable interview. Wow. What a great freaking question. What a great comment by... Wow. I tell you, Jimmy Church did his work on this one. Listen to that compliment. Is that really a compliment?
When you say experiencer, and you say it very fluidly, by the way, you know the esoteric term as applied in our community. But when you say I'm an experiencer, for the audience, what is it that you've experienced?
So when I was a paper boy, when I was young, without going into the whole story, it was early in the morning, and I saw a craft go over my head.
First thing he did was watch when he says the word craft. Watch his eyes.
young, without going into the whole story, it was early in the morning, and I saw a craft.
Closed his eyes. Why? I don't know. Maybe he was just remembering it right there. But I have a very good baseline on Gary Nolan. It always looks like he's lying. That's what's so difficult about Gary Nolan. I'm being truthful. He is really difficult because he acts the same way all the time. Either he's really good at lying or he's telling the truth, or he believes what he's saying, and probably that. But there's obvious tells with him too, but not as many as like a Lou Elizondo or Travis, or he's like Bob Lazar, really.
Have to go over my head, right through the trees, and
all right, I have a problem here. He says when it went over his head, over the trees, he shook his head no.
Story. It was early in the morning, and I saw a craft go over my head.
Do you know how hard that is to do when you're telling the truth? When you're telling the truth, but you want to trick people to think you're lying? To try to, it's hard to shake your head no when you're telling the truth. I've tried. It's hard. I try it. Gary Nolan's not sitting there practicing how to lie. He's just talking out his ass right now. You see. If Gary Nolan, Travis Taylor, and now, a lot of these people claim they have experiences. If he doesn't have an experience to talk about, it's going to be harder to believe him or trust him that he understands what you're going through as an experiencer. So I think these guys make up these stories that they've had these abductions or alien visitations or meeting with Jesus in a dream. Whatever you want to throw your spin on, for whatever reason they have, the narrative has to stay intact. Whatever it is they're trying to do, it's either the truth or it's not, right? Obviously, I know, but it's really cut and dry with these people. Why would Gary Nolan lie? I have to ask myself that question. Why would the guy lie? Maybe he is telling the truth. Of course, I thought about that. And I don't trust him. That's it. I don't know what else. I see problems with what he's saying already, and I'm not even 20 seconds in. How do you shake? It's hard to shake your head no when something happened. Let's see. I went to a birthday party today. That's actually easy. I lied. All right, here we go.
Right through the trees, and it was like March in Connecticut, so there were no leaves.
It was
on the
like
trees.
March,
and with lights underneath, and I didn't see this. I didn't see the ship. I saw the outline of it and the lights. Silent. I seen earlier in my life little.
It's what he said. Listen to his description about the lights, and then he says something almost out of context, just out of order. Listen.
Silent.
Hold on.
I didn't see the ship. I saw the outline of it and the lights. Silent. I seen
quick blinking right there. That's not what I'm talking about, but very quick blinking, describing it right at the same time he's blinking.
Silent.
When he says silent, he blinked really fast. That is he's bold-faced lying to me.
Silent.
That's one of his tells.
Earlier in my life,
he's a blinker.
Little people in my room. I know people are going to laugh, and
there he goes, lying his ass off, shaking his head no, and he's going, people are going to laugh. This is something he's rehearsed, it looks like. I don't know. I'm not a professional at this, but I think I've been doing it long enough to know telltale signs of a liar. Like I said before, he's really good at believing what he believes in, but I don't believe he believes in everything he's saying. That's why I see what I see. And I'm telling you, it feels wrong. The way he's saying things, it just doesn't seem like somebody had an experience. You know, when you talk to somebody who legitimately had an experience, whether it was a dream, they what do you say? Nah, I can't think of it. Maybe their dreams, they translated into reality. You know, maybe that's what he's doing. But I don't see him believing what he's saying. He's got a deceptive tone. His words are a little odd. And it just looks to me like he's thinking of this as he's going along. Like, okay, what do I say here? That's right. If I remember what I have to say, I've heard this story a million times from other people. I just need to say it myself. That's going through his mind at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and he's trying to sound and look truthful. That's why he still makes these mistakes. That's why no matter who you are, what country you're from, what language you speak, everybody has the same mannerisms. It's weird.
Little people in my room, and people are going to laugh and whatever. I don't care, you know. And it would happen.
That quick, you know, that right there, he's trying to run away from it. He's actually like running out the door saying, I gotta go by. He doesn't even want to touch on people being negative about it. See, that bothers me too. That when they never want to talk about why people don't believe him or laugh or scoff. Anytime somebody's lying and telling their story, they won't focus on the negative. They'll skip over it like it didn't even happen, like he just did.
I don't care, you know.
There.
And
yeah, I don't care. You know.
Little people in my room, and people are going to laugh and whatever. I don't care, you know. And it would happen. It happened over the course of several weeks, off and on. But then it wasn't until years later that I find out that.
You see what I mean? It doesn't sound like he had an experience. It sounds like he's just telling us something he heard. There's no feeling from him. It's cold. He's got dead eyes like a shark. He's got doll eyes. Look at you with them doll eyes. He does. He's got those doll eyes. Look at him. Constantly. He has that look 24/7. Who, me? Jimmy's like, are you kidding me with this? Where's my coffee?
Both of my siblings had similar kinds of experiences. So, okay.
See how quickly he goes over the sibling part? He's trying to validate his family also experiencing this, because then it makes it look like, oh my God, the family? Until I hear from his family, I don't believe a word he's saying. But he's trying to make himself seem credible with that little quick, and my family's had experiences. But anyway, I digest, like skipping over very important stuff here. Your family? Jimmy should be speaking up saying, what do you mean your family? Your family? Let's see if he goes there. I don't know if he does. It's only a 3-minute clip.
Maybe we're delusional and we have the gene for delusion and seeing these things. Fine. It's still an interesting answer. Right? It's the Zen question. And
you see what he did? He shakes his head no. Even when he's telling the truth. He's very tough read.
For delusion and seeing these things. Fine. It's still an interesting answer. Right?
That's just how he is. And I have to dismiss it a lot of times.
It's the Zen question. And it's kind of the same thing that John Mack came to when he was talking about people who had these memories of abductions, right? He says it's either some sort of interesting mass hysteria or it's real.
Both are equally as frightening, by the way.
Both are frightening. And so, I'm interested in the
Wait, what? Wait, what was both? Wait.
Mass hysteria or it's real.
Both are equally as frightening, by the way.
Yes, both are frightening. And so, I'm interested in those kinds of things, but I'm more interested in just proving or disproving it. because I always, and I made.
See it? He's still doing it. He's starting to talk about himself. When people talk about themselves in a positive light, maybe not to sound conceited, or they're about to tell you something that they find thrilling or interesting, a lot of people do this. You know, I don't know why, but it's true. People touch their nose when they're talking about themselves in a certain way. Let's see what Gary does. He rarely touches his nose.
My career, and I made my.
His career. See what he did there? Man.
Just.
He doesn't want to talk about it, or he's getting credit. He's giving himself credit when all he was doing was saving lives. I don't know if it's just that. Let's see.
Proving or disproving it, because I always, and I made my career, and I made my, whatever I
Millions.
have monetarily by looking at things and saying, this is what I can do with it.
Did you see what he can't do? Anytime he wants to talk about something that makes him look like he's bragging or something important, he pauses. And he does this when he tells that story too about the aliens. Listen and watch. Well, listen to the pauses.
I made my career, and I made my,
see,
whatever I have monetary.
He can't say it. After I made my, most people would say millions. After I made my boop, that's where we're at.
By looking at things and saying, this is what I can do with it. And so I look at what we're dealing with today and what it is that people think they're seeing, and I see opportunity for humanity. Not for like yes, global peace, et cetera, but that's beyond me. I'm more interested in the how do we exploit, in the best possible use of the term, how do we exploit the observations, the technology that apparently is there, to better enable things for humans, or
yeah, all right, not bad. Not bad. I don't know if he had an experience. If I was a betting man, I would bet no. I think what Gary Nolan is doing, or may have done, is used dreams and or other people's experiences. Like right now, I don't even need to hear anybody talk about what happened to them if I want to steal a story and use it for myself. Corey, good. I'm kidding. I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know. What am I doing? Anyway, I don't know what I was going to say. What was I saying? This field. Gary Nolan seems like a nice guy. He does. Everybody's nice in public, right? We're all nice when we're out. Everybody puts on their best face, right? Going out to the restaurant, going to a wedding, going to a funeral, right? Hey, going to a baseball game, football game, hockey. Excited. Going to a dance recital. How long we got to sit there? 3 hours? And that's before the intermission? Never done it. I don't have any kids. I don't have any friends with kids. Do I? Yeah, I do. All my friends have kids, except for 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It's a lot. All right, I think I'm done. It has been one of the longest days I've had in a very long time, but we'll be back tomorrow. It is Saturday for the UK. but I don't know if I'll be able to go early tomorrow at 5. I'm most likely, yes, 75% normal time tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. Expect it. But if not, it'll be 7. It'll be the regular time, just in case I fall asleep. I've been setting the alarm. I'm exhausted right now, and I still have to go to the gym for over an hour, and I have to edit. So I'm going to be up for a little bit. But thank you, moderators and super chatters. That was an interesting show. And thank you for all your help. I mean, keeping the things smooth in the chat room. I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you. I'm checking right now. Hey, Andrew. Cash App for $1. Thank you very much. It's a mucho gusto generoso, sir. That was nice, Andrew. You didn't have to do that, but it helps with the road trip. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And Atlantis is found. We want to have Atlantis is found on the show. So we'll have Atlantis is found on very soon. And we'll have some interviews. Maybe Doc Skinner will come on. I know I asked Dave Scott. I forgot to ask him again because he had things to do, so he couldn't make it. And I never went back for over a week. I haven't contacted him. So try to get Dave on, see if he'll want to come on. But thank you, newcomers and veterans. I appreciate the support as well. Give the show a few days. Yeah, you like it? Come back. Give it a thumbs up. That always helps. Thank you for commenting too, everybody. Even if you just put a little hey or a how you doing or an a goosh in the chat room, in the comment section after the show. Try to get 50 of those, right? 150 thumbs ups and 1,500 views. We'll go for 13. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. We'll take it as we can. What are we? What's that? Who's here? Mike? Wait, who? Nicole's here? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. That's right. I was in the middle of talking. I forgot to say hi. So, hi. Nicole Sakaducci. Sakady-doo. Sicky-doo-doo. Shell Shock. Hey, how you doing, Shell? Good to see you. Neil Martin, how you doing? Sean. What's up, Antonio? How you doing, brother? Best Moodad. UFO Man, Goofonian Rockstar. SoCal Squatcha. A lot of interesting new names here. Hey, Jackie Radford. Saw you tonight. Very active in the chat. Thank you for that. Brokenhearted 420. Glad you caught the show. Absolutely. I love it her too. Here, I know. Love it her. I love it her. No, you said it right. No, that's exactly perfect. It is. Cheers, Diamond Dog. I love it her. Hell yeah, I love it her. Her. It's not easy to do. I love it her. Yeah. Anyway, we are Truthologist. What's going on? It keeps shutting off. You get it. All right, we'll see. What's the... Greetings, this is Rich Giordano from Goofon wishing everyone who's a Goofonian a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Even you, Corbell Crazy Eyes. That's how you do it. Ziegfugel. Alien Bless.
There's look at this thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over, and why did it sound one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?
UFO, descending of the dome of the rock of Jerusalem.